So homework 7.11 HW reviewing multiplying polynomials. So the first question is x minus 1 times x plus 5. You can use any method, but for this one I'm going to use a FOIL method. When I use the FOIL method, I only use the arrow pattern that I have learned. So x times x is x squared. X times 5 is 5x. Negative 1 times x is negative x. And negative 1 times 5 is positive 5. Combining the like terms, you got x squared plus 4x plus 5. And that would be your answers. Next is 2n plus 5 times n minus 1. This question I'm going to do with the distribution method, but you can use the FOIL method as well. I like FOIL method. I want to do every question in the FOIL method, but in this one, just for the practice sake, I'm using distribution method. So 2n times n minus 1 plus 5 times n minus 1. I am using distribution because I know some of you would prefer distribution. So for them to have more practice, I am giving them a practice. But if you like and have a good practice on FOIL, then you can use a FOIL method. Distribute the 2 inside. You got 2n squared minus 2n. 5 inside, you got 5n minus 5. Combine the like terms. You got negative 2n squared plus 3n minus 5. Next is number. This is number 3. This was number 3 here. So I'm going to do in this order. So this was number 3 and now I'm doing number 5. D minus 3 times, let me use another color. I can use this D minus 3 times D plus 7. I can use the FOIL method, so I just memorize the pattern. That is this one, so arrow pattern. D times D is D square. D times 7 is 7D. 3 times D is negative 3D. And negative 3 times 7 is negative 21. Combine the like terms. You're going to get here is d squared plus 4d minus 21. Next, I'm going to do number 7. But for number 7, I cannot, or I will only use a box method. I will only use box method for this one because box method is more organized when you have 3 terms or more. So p minus 3 times p squared plus 7p minus 1. I will make a box, so you have to memorize this this type of step. So like this. And then you're going to make it into 3. Because we have 3 terms, so we're going to write p squared 7p minus 1. And on the side, I have p minus 3. Again, for when you have 3 terms in any any equation or expression, when you're multiplying 3 terms, Always try to use box method because this is more organized. P times p square is going to be p cube. P times 7p is going to be 7p square. P times -1 is negative p. Negative 3 times p square is negative 3p square. Negative 3 times 7p is negative 21p. Negative 3 times -1, and that would be 3. So once you fill the box by using the pattern, this number multiply with each one of them one by one and write it over here. This number multiply each one of them and write it here. Then you're going to combine the like term inside the box. So what do we have here? I have p cube and I have no other pq term in here. So I would write that pq. Next I have negative 3p square, and then the next p square term is 7p square. So these are like terms, so I'm going to combine them. So 7p square minus 3p square, that's going to be 4p square. Next, I'm going to combine the p terms. So that is negative 21p minus p. Negative 21, -1 is negative 22. The number 3, I don't have anything to combine with, so I will leave the 3 as it is here. So that's going to be plus 3. And that is your answer. Question number 2. Multiplying z plus 3 times z plus 4. You're doing a FOIL method. And you're going to get here is z square plus 4z plus 3z plus 12. Combining the like term in the center, you get z square plus 12z plus 12. Question number 4. You're going to multiply g plus 8 times 2g minus 3. G times 2g minus 8. I'm using a distribution method here. And 8 times 2g minus 8. You got here is 2g square minus 8g plus 16g minus 24. And you're going to get here is 2g square plus 8g minus 24. Next is question number 6. When you're multiplying 5k plus 2 times 4k minus 3, you're using a FOIL method. So you're going to get here is 20k square minus 15k plus 8k minus 6. 20k square minus 9k minus 6 is your answer. Next we are going to do is number 7. We are going to multiply the binomial with trinomial. So we're going to use the box method, writing these 3 terms on the top and these 2 on the side. And we're going to fill the box by multiplying 3z with each one of them and writing underneath. 2 with 2z square, writing here 2 times -5, -10. 2 times 4 is 8. 6z cube as it is, and then you're going to combine the z square term with each other. So -15z square plus 4z square is -11z square. 12z minus 10z is 2z, and 8 is your answer.